Hi, Warwick Merry here, the Get More guy. Wanted to have a quick conversation with you about strong leadership. I've had the same conversation, for probably 3 days in a row with about 4 different people, some clients, some prospects, some colleagues, and it's the same thing, and it annoys me to tears. And that is when leadership is not strong enough to take action. For example, time and time again, there is an employee in the team or a team member in the team who everybody knows is not an effective member of the team. You can make all the excuses you want, and there's all these reasons as to why they're not, but they're a painful member of the team. No one relies on them. They know that they don't pull their weight, and in essence, it drags the whole team down. Sometimes the manager is fully aware of this and does nothing. It is frustrating to me that people let this happen. One of my clients I was talking to yesterday, her partner has started a relatively new job. And when he started, his new manager said to him, by the way, you're going to have problems with this employee. They're a little bit of a bully. Just think about that for a second. They have admitted that they know that this employee is a bully, and they're not prepared to do anything about it. Would you really want to work there? And what the leaders don't realize is that, yeah, it's hard to deal with a problem staff member, but the team is counting on you to do it. It is one of the most rewarding and the biggest returns you will get by working on these ineffective staff members. It takes a lot of effort. Putting someone through a performance improvement program is not an easy status. It's not an easy thing to do. And yes, you need to make sure you're doing the right thing. In essence, what we want to do is keep the employee if their attitude and their performance lifts to the level that we're after. But if they're not prepared to do what it takes to support the team and play their effective part of it, don't have them. Get rid of them. Do what you need to do to help them lift. And if they won't do it, let them go. And the truth is, they'll be better off moving on. Many, many years ago when I was working corporate and I was one of the team leaders, we had an employee who was just not a fit, could not do what they needed to do. They just weren't working out. And between myself and another team leader, we went through the whole performance improvement program. It took us about 2 to 3 months. Finally, we were able to, do everything we needed to do. They weren't prepared to change, so we terminated their employment. Within a month, they'd got another job at a different company with a different work ethic and a different approach. They were earning more money. They were happier in their job. They were more effective. Our team actually lifted because we didn't have a dead weight dragging us down. We didn't have this sense of negativity around. So it worked out better for everybody. Another one of my clients who's a senior management position was working with an employee in their team, and after 15 years of being with the firm, my client put them through a performance improvement program, went through the whole process, got everyone that needed to be involved, including unions and HR and industrial relations. Finally, they terminated the employment of their individual. And in passing, one of their mutual colleagues said to my client, "Oh, thank God you've done something about them. They haven't been effective for the last 15 years that they've been here." My client said, "Don't tell me that. Don't tell me it's taken 15 years to do something about this." I find it disturbing that we have a concept called the Peter Principle, where someone is promoted to their level of ineffectiveness. The fact that we have a management principle based on it is disturbing. So my challenge for you is have the gumption, have the strength, have the leadership to do what it takes to not tolerate ineffective employees. It's not worth it for you, for your team, or for them. Your team will, if you do something about an ineffective employee, your team will go, great, this is the kind of environment that doesn't tolerate poor performance. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want it. This is the right team for me. And the person whose performance has been poor will either lift their game and go, wow, I've really got to do well to be here, or they'll choose something else. You owe it to yourself, to your team, and to your customers. So my challenge to you is be a strong leader. It's worth it.